Shabbat Shalom, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Hashem Akbadash, double honors to the apostles and other bishops of Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers are pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, though, for the elect Tabernacle and David. My brother slash elder Yashawan. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to you all. In this lesson, just surf along with me as we pick out the solos in the new song. Okay, so we're gonna watch this little thing. We're gonna start off. This is an anonymous official 3 hours ago. I think I kind of heard this. I was doing some work. I was nonchalantly listening, and I just heard a lot. And you know what it's about? It's about three I's. 3, 6, 6, 6, 6. I is A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I. That's 6, right? 3 sixes. Whatever this is. Sal, Salta. That's damn near Satan right there. Sata. Only thing I'm missing is the M. Satan. So, it's too much. Anyway, situation is what? Crazier than we thought. So, before we do anything crazy, Solomon 5:1, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor. When they see it, when they see what? When they see us stand upon our stand in great boldness, they shall be troubled and shall be amazed. Amazed? Crazy. That shit is crazier than we thought. I'm amazed. This 3, 6 Satan, right? Which means they made the whole thing up. Whenever they put their name on it, right? 33. Well, this is 33. 3 I 666 33. 3 6 Satan. All right, you gotta watch out. It's crazier than we thought. Yeah, it's gonna be everything, but okay, what are they doing? See what they're about to say is, oh, now there's 4. There's 4 bogeys that just came in. And guess what? If there is 4 bogeys that just came in, they know about it because that's why they put all of that space-based weaponry up there. So it's to catch bogeys coming in. All right, so anyway, yeah, we start out right here. When they see it, wisdom of Solomon 5:2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. And so the terrible fear goes to it, which is what? Standing in great boldness before the face, and shall be what? Amazed at what? This, which is what? Those chariots. So far beyond all that they look. Oh shit, that shit was crazier than we thought. Take it away.
In the space of 48 hours, telescopes worldwide pivoted to a...
Here it comes. We got a bogey. Telescopes. Pivoted. What?
All eyes are on 3 I.
All eyes. Let's just start right there. All eyes on Tupac, right? Rev 1 and 7. Rev 1 and 7, right? All eyes and every eye. Revelation 1 and 7. All eyes shall see what? Them chariots. Behold, he, Yahweh, cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Some of them are hiding in clouds. Watch this. Somebody's going to say that. I heard that. My memory is very clairaudient, if you will. My mind makes recordings of snippets of music or whatever, right? So Hiding in clouds is somewhere in this. I heard that. I'm like, oh, okay, so where we at? Rev. Revelation 1 and 7, we read the whole thing. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, even they, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so among. And every eye shall see him. Okay. What the first thing this guy says?
All eyes are on.
See that? So that's what we're going to do. When we hear something, we're going to grab that. When we hear the new song, the solo, see, that's a solo. All eyes, that's a solo. What's a solo? Here it is right here. That's this solo. All eyes. All eyes and every eye. That's a solo in the new song. Okay. That's a Eddie Van Halen in Beat It solo. Go get Eddie and see if he'll use it. Oh, he's gonna do it for free? Oh yeah, we can use that. Okay, so that's a solo. You hear that solo, he come out, right? From the downbeat, if you understand what a downbeat is. 1, 2, 3, come straight in solo, right? And through the intro.
All eyes are on 3i/Atlas right now for one reason. In the space of 48 hours, telescopes worldwide pivoted to a third interstellar visitor, triggered by a 1.4 magnitude brightness jump.
What's going on there? And I'm not going to do this the entire time. See, King. Let me look it up on the phone. That'll be quicker because, okay, so I'm looking for, I'll just say it out loud. The king told Magi. King told Magi. Notify him when they see the star. KJ. I know that was wild, but let's see what comes. Is that Matthew? Herod called the Magi secretly. Matthew 2. So okay, I should know. I just started doing this actually. Matthew 2 and 1. Let's start it. Now, when Yahushua was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days, the pilgrimage of the Magi. MAGA. Now, when Yahushua was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen, see that, his star in the east, and are come to worship him. Now,
all eyes are on 3i/.
Yeah, because they're watching, just like in the old days. They had ways of watching. Just like today, there's nothing new under the sun. They had ways of looking for these signs and these spaceships coming in.
Right now for one reason. In the space of 48 hours, telescopes worldwide pivot.
This is today's method. Urim and the Thummim is one of the ways of yore. You think they didn't have telescopes going back? Ask Issachar.
To a third interstellar visitor, triggered by a 1.4 magnitude brightness jump, amateur astronomers caught,
You
and
didn't hear that, did you? A third interstellar visitor.
all eyes are on 3I/Atlas right now for one reason. In the space of 48 hours, telescopes worldwide pivoted to a third interstellar visitor, triggered by a 1.4 magnitude brightness jump amateur astronomers caught and professionals couldn't explain.
Now there's more than, now there's many. Pay attention.
Mars orbiters burned precious fuel for unscheduled maneuvers. Deep Space Network antennas abandoned regular missions, and the International Astronomical Union convened an emergency session, just as scientists abruptly went silent online.
Now listen, they're going to start saying the name of something, right? They're going to start saying this name over and over and over, which will be the name of this lesson. Okay.
Before have so many independent anomalies converged so quickly on a single object? Is it raw cosmic coincidence, technical error, or evidence of something no one expected?
And we will hear testimony today concerning recent revelations about a purportedly secret UAP program whose existence and findings.
Secret UAP program. What are they going to call
They have been improperly withheld from Congress. This is
Immaculate Constellation.
going to be the original document about Immaculate Constellation.
Those of us who've been following this very closely have been hearing whispers of the words Immaculate Constellation for a few months now. The Immaculate Constellation, it's a UAP reconnaissance program. I can affirm this 100%. What is in here is wild. I mean, they're saying, I'm paraphrasing, but reports of F-22s getting like boxed in by flying orbs that they couldn't shake. They were satellite images.
Let me get this real quick and I'm going to go back to that. Revelation 12 and 7. Revelation 12 and 7. Let me grab this real quick just to help you along. What they're talking about. Chariot picks. Boxed in. All right, so, I mean, this has been going on. This is what they call the war in heaven. Okay? This is the war in heaven. All right? He's describing it. Okay? Let's read it real quick. And there was war in heaven. This word heaven here is the sky. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The dragon fought and his angels. His what? His blue angels. Look at them. See the blue angels right here? That's Satan and his angels. All right. So, from flaws, mistakes, perfect. Immaculate. This is
Few months now, the Immaculate Constellation. It's a UAP reconnaissance program. I can affirm this 100%. What is in here is wild. I mean, they're saying, I'm paraphrasing, but reports of F-22s getting like boxed in by flying orbs that they couldn't shake. They were satellite images or satellite image of a football field-sized flying saucer hiding in clouds. I personally
hiding in clouds. Every eye shall see. Right? He maketh the clouds his chariot. Right? Behold, he cometh with clouds. What does that mean? Well, they're hiding in the clouds. And every eye shall see him. That's how big it is. Football field. Right back to it. Psalm 104. It's been so long, you got to go back and remember these early ones. Psalm 104, and we'll go straight to it. This. I got to start at the top. Psalm 104 and 1. Bless the Lord, O my soul, O Lord, my power. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who covers thyself with light as with a garment, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the water, who maketh the clouds his chariot. What more does your dumbass need? I don't mean nothing. Yeah, because you're a damn dumbass. Who maketh the clouds his chariot, walketh upon the wings of the wind. Spiritually discern. And I'm going to tell you, it's not too hard to spiritually discern who maketh the clouds his chariot. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. The natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him. You believe in UFO. Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. The nigga's got a, remember Rudolph in that cartoon, animated cartoon, and this nigga's nose would go red, and his dad would come over and slap some shoe polish. He slapped some shoe polish on it real quick. Forgot why I even said that, but man, a nigga can't get that shine, right? Got that shoe polish. Anyway, you can't understand the things of the Spirit that are shining right in your face. Anyway,
people into members' offices for private meetings so they could see eye to eye and they could meet. You are the author of what the world knows as the Immaculate Constellation Report. It has been allowed to corrupt and infest every aspect of our society to serve the interests and whims of a very elite, select few. If it was just technology that we were worried about protecting and maintaining a military advantage, there's strong arguments to be made.
These fools don't understand. Look, the top devils got you in a bad situation. So it doesn't matter from the top down. It's a bad situation. It's about to play out. And it's going to be devastating for everybody, but we're going to come out on the top and set everything straight, and everybody's going to be happy after that. That's basically it in a nutshell. Let me see, where am I going? See, he doesn't understand. He don't know. They're going to yet durst fight. Okay? Why are they doing this? See, he's explaining. He doesn't know the big picture. These guys are compartmentalized. Okay? They haven't been told, well, we fucked up and we killed these niggas. We hung them. Now we got them in captivity. They're coming back to get them, and we're fucked. So we might as well fight it on out. They haven't told him that. Right? I'll get that in a nutshell. Okay. The second is 13. Okay. Now, in this moment, right, can represent everything that's going on. Okay, so right here, because them motherfuckers are scared as fuck. That's why they're doing all this. They know we fucked up. Like Schickelgruber told him, what a foolish thing. You're gonna try to fight with? Oh, you stupid. You niggas are stupid. You know, grabbed up these niggas, you holding on to them. Most High's coming back. He gonna do what he did to them niggas in Egypt. Second Ezra 13 and 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid. Okay? He doesn't understand that from the top down. Them fools are sore afraid, but they don't have a choice. It's going to happen one way or another. They look in the book. That's going to happen, motherfucker. Just try to flip it. Get in there. Nigga, work on that photon. Get them retro. Get them supercharged, you know? Shoot. Work on that thing. Shit. No, we don't have a chance, but we got to do something, right? And he don't know. This guy's compartmentalized. Everything's going to be okay. The top dogs, they know. They know what's going on.
And have successfully been made for decades in this country, that the American leadership and American people seem to be finding acceptable to be left in the dark about, you know, where science, technology, and their military is taking them. This isn't just technology. This isn't something somebody came up with in a lab and it's sensitive because once the cat's out of the bag, anybody can do it. Fundamentally, this comes from and is secondary to what we've been told is the biggest question, which is humanity alone? And the answer is no.
Well, okay, we'll watch a little more.
And the secrecy that has been defended is at the cost of, in my mind, human dignity.
The secrecy is this. Them niggas are coming to get us. We've been killing these niggas for decades. We're in trouble. We really can't get out of it. That's what is not being said. That's what's being bandied and danced around.
Progress. And it is no longer permissible or acceptable in my mind to continue this course, to deprive another generation of not just Americans, but humanity of their birthright to know who they are, where they came from, and what's with us.
Here it is. I'm telling you, we all come from the Most High. Who we are, you're an Edomite. Or you appear to be one. And move forward. The Edomites' reign is over. We're at the end of the world, or the end of the era, or the end of the aeon, right? An expanse of time. Your rulership has come to an end, and now it's time for the next one to come in. And after it, there's a judgment that takes place, right? As this exchange of rulership happens. Okay. Everybody will be judged, and the abominable things that were done in the dark are all coming to the light. And boy, it's really bad. Really bad. These people think you ready for what is about to happen. You're not.
Can you give us a general description of the size of the secrecy apparatus? You know, we're going to drill down to this, of course, about IMCOM, and one particular facet of the secrecy that you came across and other parts of it. But how big of a secrecy apparatus is it? How many?
This is how big. Genesis 3. Cunning, subtle, sneaky, clever, shrewd, subtle. He was a better liar. They ain't gonna come out. This nigga could lie better than he could just break you down, nigga, have you believe in anything. Anything crafty. They're being very gentle on this nigga with these words, okay? Because by today's standards, boy, this nigga was Jordan at lying. This nigga was Jordan at lying. Anyway, okay, I'm just read the King James. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord power had made. You have to understand what the spirit of what this is saying. And this dude can make you believe a lie no matter what. And he said unto women, yea, hath the Most High. Yea, hath God said, ye shall eat of every tree of it. You shall not eat of every tree of the garden. Anyway, he was more subtle, right? This nigga had that game, right? And can convince you, right? That's one. What else was said? Salaki.
Drill down to this, of course, about income, and one particular facet of the secrecy that you came across, and other parts of it. But how big of a secrecy apparatus is it? How much
Secrecy, right? Deception is all about secrecy, right?
stovepipes are there? How many people are involved in different ways of keeping this secret, confusing the public, lying to Congress, lying to the world?
Lying,
Simply put,
lying, deception. I gotta go back. You know, the serpent. All of them, not one nigga. Edomites. Okay, they are doing what needs to be done. Okay? They got this shit compartmentalized. All right? But what's about to happen? This nigga was more shrewd. Okay? And what's gonna happen? Shall come to light. What shall come to light? Shall be made manifest. Go in the dark. Ah, no. Oh my gosh. Come on, kid. Look it up on the phone real quick. Put the thing in the dark. What? What's happening? What was done in the dark? What is that? Luke. Luke 18, 17. Today is Luke 17. So I feel, did I get it wrong? Luke what? So 8, Luke 8. Slovakia. Reading it from Oh, there it is. Okay, I want all. But there's nothing. I have to know how to. I have to add this to put the solo on it. Make this a solo. Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. What has been hid? What are they talking about? See, I'm not saying it. They're talking about the secrecy. Listen to this.
Facet of
And the lies, okay, that are all part of this operation. When you understand that Joseph Mengele was making what they call graves way back during Roswell, that's all part of the same thing. And Betty and Barney Hill, that one is a Nazi. Okay, you can't say that one is a Nazi without understanding Die Glock, Honeybu, and how long these people have been doing this shit. All right. Anyway.
drill down into this, of course, about IMCOM, and one particular facet of the secrecy that you came across, and other parts of it. But how big of a secrecy apparatus is it? How many stovepipes are there? How many people are involved in?
How many Edomites are in the world today?
Ways of keeping this secret, confusing the public, lying to Congress, lying to the world.
Simply put, it's a parallel reality. The secrecy apparatus.
Parallel reality. You know what he just described? You niggas are in the Matrix. You niggas are in the Matrix. Okay? So you have the world. They're in the world. The world is the Matrix. Y'all in the world. We're unplugged from the world. The men of the Lord are unplugged from the Matrix. Okay? Some people want to be plugged in. Brothers were in the truth, wanted to go back to the Matrix.
Secrecy apparatus is all pervasive. It is not just in the intelligence community governing their world. It's not just in the military protecting their operations. It's not protecting our diplomats and leaders as they conduct their work, sometimes in very dangerous places. It has been allowed to corrupt and infest every aspect of our society to serve the interests and whims of a very elite, select few. And it's
that no Yahushua is on his way back. We'll get conception here in a minute. Now, where were we? For we have seen a star in the east. Let's get it. Okay. I'm going to just read it again. Matthew 2:1. And when Yahushua was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen a star in the east, the stars that ship, and are come to worship him. When Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes and Chaldeans of the people together, Magi, his Janus and Jambres. Okay? When he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he demanded of them where Hamashiach should be born. And they said unto him, in Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet. So they're looking at us. They're looking well into their going. Being prudent all upon them. They done studied us, right? Jump down. Then Herod, when he had privately called the wise men, he set this up. Then that nigga, real slick, what did he do? Then Herod, when he had privately called the wise men and inquired of them diligently what time the star appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go search diligently for the young child. Okay? What is it? Right? This nigga called and said, I need that information. Right? What information? Listen again from the top.
All eyes are on 3i/act.
That information. They're watching. Go watch. They were watching. They knew. They had that information. Because they were watching. What else did they know? They knew how we operate. Where was that at? And when it, this is Matthew 2 and 4, and when they had gathered all the chief priests and scribes together, he demanded of them, hey, where's that nigga again? And they said unto him, oh, he gonna be born over, and they said unto him, in Bethlehem of Judea, and here's how we know. For thus it is written, but where was it written by the prophet? Right? Well, in the Bible, or whatever book it was written in of the Bible at the time. Okay? The prophet. Understand? So somebody was studying to show themselves approved, whether they were Israelite or not. They said, all we got to do is study these niggas, get them to go against their God. You think they're not watching? Here's the point, okay? He called them together and inquired of them diligently whatever information he needed. Who placed these people there to watch for this?
All eyes are on 3i/Atlas right now for one reason. In the space of 48 hours, telescopes worldwide pivoted to a third interstellar visitor, triggered by a 1.4 magnitude brightness jump amateur astronomers caught and professionals couldn't explain. Mars orbiters burned precious fuel for unscheduled maneuvers. Deep Space Network antennas abandoned regular missions, and the International Astronomical Union convened an emergency session, just as scientists abruptly went silent online. Never before have so many independent anomalies converged so quickly on a single object. Is it raw cosmic coincidence, technical error, or evidence of something no one expected?
This is getting good. All right, so let's get I'm gonna go ahead and close. Let me see. Way over here. We had a word. Immaculate. Okay, so that was. What did we get down to? Spotless and clean. Perfectly clean, tidy. No mistakes, perfect. Without spot, immaculate. Without spot or stain. Without blemish. Spotless, undefiled, clear. Yahweh Shai. Okay, immaculate. What did they say? Constellation. A group of stars, right? Group of stars forming a recognizable pattern. Okay, constellation, but going back to what? A group of stars. Ooh! Immaculate meaning what? Ooh. Okay, so where are we going? Look at this. Group of stars. So let's start right here. Let's start with this star. We have seen his star, for we have seen his star. But this is a group of stars, right? So let's get this group right here. Revelation 19. Right. Here's his star. Rider on the white horse. I'm ended on Revelation 19 and 11. saw heaven, the sky, open as a portal or from fourth dimension, from the spirit world coming in. And behold, a white horse. He came through the portal in the chariot. And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. So like it. That's Yahushua. 14, Revelation 19:14. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean, going back to immaculate. Is this not immaculate? This is not the immaculate constellation. This is not the immaculate stars, right? Constellation is a group of stars, right? If this is a star, if that's a star, if Yahweh's chariot is a star, this right here is the white horse, right? But if it's a star, then what are these? This is a group of stars. The armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses. It's a group of stars. Immaculate constellation, right? That's what just came out of that. Group of stars forming a recognizable pattern that is traditionally named after its apparent form or identified with a mythological figure, Yahweh. Okay. Modern astronomers divide the sky into 88 constellations with defined boundaries. A group or cluster of related things, constellation. A group of stars forming a pattern in the sky. So what are they telling you? Okay, immaculate, we got to go back. Spotless, right? That was going into perfectly clean, white, right? Neat, tidy. Without any mistakes, that's Yahushua. Perfectly clean, tidy. Without spot, without a spot. Unsoiled, perfect, correct. That's Yahushua. Okay? Immaculate. Linen. Yahushua wore linen. Spotless. All right, so immaculate, right? Holy, set apart, free from flaws or mistakes, perfect, perfect stars, immaculate group of stars, chariots. That's what Three-Eye Atlas just said. Three of them, right?
Hear testimony today concerning recent revelations about a purportedly secret UAP program whose existence and findings may have been improperly withheld from Congress. This is going to be the original document about Immaculate Constellation.
Those of us who've been following this very closely have been hearing whispers of the words Immaculate Constellation for a few months now.
The Immaculate Constellation, it's a UAP reconnaissance program. I can affirm this 100%.
What is in here is wild. I mean, they're saying, I'm paraphrasing, but reports.
They might be saying that that's some real chariots. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end it right there with that. We hope that the elector edified you, brothers and a few sisters. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat Shalom, call Allah Yahweh Shemil.